Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to this channel. This is my first time recording, and today we're doing a detailed eyebrow tutorial. And if you want to know how to nail your brows, keep watching, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. So you need three things for this. You need a concealer, that is almost your shade, eyebrow pencil, and a spoolie. If you don't have a spoolie, use a dried up mascara brush because it just works the same. So here you want to brush your eyebrow hair upwards and outwards. Guys, upwards and outwards so that it's easier for you to draw the lines. So the next step, you want to take a sharp eye pencil. Guys, make sure your eye pencil is sharp. Keep sharpening it for good results. For me, I'm using Davis number 18 eye pencil. Don't pick a very dark eye pencil. If you don't want to go out looking like a clown, sis, don't pick a very dark one. And then follow how your natural eyebrow is shaped. And that is what I've just done. I'm following how my natural eyebrow is shaped. Guys, you don't want to go extra with these lines. You really don't want to go extra because you're just going to ruin the whole thing. Make sure your lines don't go past the end of your eye because it's going to be too long. And then I shade from the back coming to the front. Mimic how your natural hair is. So that is what I'm doing. Guys, you need to be light-handed when doing this. Don't just dig in your eye pencil because it's going to be too dark. The brow is going to be too dark and that is not cool. That is not cool, sis. So now that the lines are well defined, now I'm going to use a spoolie to brush the hair again because I want the product and my natural eyebrow hair to blend in because we don't want these lines to look very thick. Yay, now it's concealer time. I feel like concealer is what takes a brow from 0 to 101 maybe. So I'm using a concealer, a legal concealer in the shade toffee, and I'm using an angled brush for this. Now I'm going in with concealer, going as close to the bottom line as possible. You see, I'm not touching the bottom line, but I'm going as close as I can. Guys, when you're doing this, when you're using your concealer, or rather when you're concealing your brows, you really need to take your time. You need to take your time. Like, guys, this is the most important step, and you really need to take your time when doing this. So I start from the back of the brow and then I work my way to the front, as you can see. To the front, I don't add any more concealer. I just use the concealer that is left in on my brush. Yes, so that is what I'm doing basically. Yeah, and guys, please, can you just take your time? Then, sis, use very little products. I don't know if you can tell, but natumia concealer kidogo sana. The fact that I'm not going to do my whole face, I don't need my eyebrows to look crazy. So I'm just using very little product. Now I'm going to the top of my brow. Again, I'm starting from the back of my brow. I don't know if it's correct saying from the back of my brow, but basically you can see what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. So after that, now I'm going to go to the front. So I'm still using very little concealer. You will rarely see me adding products. I first blend in what I'm using, and then if need be, that's when I add product to my brush. But honestly, I don't use a lot of product when doing my eyebrows, especially if I'm not doing my whole face. If I just want to slay brows all day without having to do foundation, what, with just brows, I really need to go easy with them because I want them to be I want the lines to be as precise as possible. Yeah. So that's why you will see me going back to the lines to make sure the concealer I'm using is well blended with my skin. And yeah, guys, I'm using my fingers to blend it in well. If you don't know, your fingers work miracles. In this case, blending using your fingers will just, I don't know, it just blends your concealer so well. So if you don't have other brushes to blend your concealer afterwards, you can use your fingers. Now it's like I'm sketching a straight line joining the two brows because I don't want to look like I'm raising one brow. I don't know if you're getting, but I don't want to look like one brow is raised and the other one is not. So that's why I start from the top when I'm working my way to the other brow. And then now I'm going to the lower part. Uh, I'm going to the lower part. Now that's where I'll add concealer. And then now what I'm doing, again starting at the back of the brow because I want to make sure the brow is as sharp as possible. I want it to be snatched. So to achieve this, that's why I start from the back and then I work my way to the front. I hope you can see. I start from the back, then work my way to the front. I add products only if need be. Guys, don't keep adding concealer to your brush. You're going to mess up with your blending. So that's why I don't use a lot of products. I only add products when need be. I felt like this brow was a bit thick, so I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit using my concealer. And yeah, I'm loving the process so far. And I feel like if you're struggling with your eyebrows, this is the tutorial for you because I've tried to explain best to my capability. And yeah, I hope you're going to try this. So this is the final look. This is how the brows are looking.